and welcome back to Devils United. Today I'll be doing another watch-along, Germany versus Spain, and I've got Reece. Reece, how are you?
I am very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. I'm guessing you're looking forward to this one, knowing that you think Germany's going to win this game.
Oh, I'm genuinely looking forward to this. For me, I think right now this is I think based on the clashes we've had so far, we've had a very shock result yesterday in terms of unexpected scorelines between two heavyweights. We had the France game against Italy the other night, which was another battering, which obviously painful. But in regards to this for me is the heavyweight clash. Actually, super heavyweights really in terms of international football. You've got the record European champions in Germany versus right now I would say the top 4 teams in the women's game from what I've seen based on teams wise, I'd have to say the top 4. But even so, I just can't wait for this one. This is going to be a proper cancelled out. I think this is going to be a chess game. I'm looking forward to it.
I agree. Before we go through to the lineup, we'll say hello to people who's in the chat. Hey there, Talk. I hope you're well. Say the word.
Fine. I'll say it. I'm lucky he's not asked me to say medium, because that's one of the worst ones as well. Because I'll tell you how we spell that as well, which is really funny. But fine, since he's asked, purple burglar alarm.
Yeah, I didn't get the effect.
It's when we say burglar. For you guys, you say it's burglar, we go purple burglar alarm. So it's really quick in how we say it.
You said it slowly though.
Oh, I've done that on purpose. If you want me to do it the way he wants me to, purple burglar alarm. There you go. That's it. There you go.
Hope you well, Talk. Helga on Wheels, hey there to you. I hope you well. Yeah, not cooled down at all here as of yet.
It's still roasting for me. Hello, Helga, all the way over for you, all the way.
Yeah. Hello there to my dad. I hope you are well. Talk said, did anyone say 4-0 GGMU? Yeah. Talk saying hi, Dad, to my dad. Yeah.
Well,
got like a.
I know. Well, I know. I said 4-0 for this one.
Hey there to Luca. I hope that you are well. So I thought it'd be only fair for you to talk about your lineup because you'll have a better understanding of the lineup than me. So let's put the lineup on.
Yes, please. Saves me having to bring up on the stupid phone. So much better.
You're very, very welcome. So you've gone for a 4-3-3. Can you see it from here, or do you want me to just say them out for you?
No, I can see it. Yeah, I can see that perfectly fine. Yeah, so it's more or less the same lineup from the Denmark game. He's playing obviously the same back 4: Gwyn, Hendrick, Hegering, and Rauch. Rauch will be more of the attacking fullback. Gwyn, naturally a winger, but is actually playing more in a conservative role when she did against Denmark. So I'm expecting the same really tonight. Froman goal was fantastic against Denmark as well. Made some very good saves. Came off her line quite comfortably. The midfield, he's playing a centre back in Oberdorf on the right hand side. Dabritz, who's a box-to-box player right through the middle, and then obviously Magul, who's a natural number 10 for club and country, playing on the left side of the midfield 3, and then up front she's made some fantastic changes. Obviously, Bull's playing the left wing instead of Brand. You've got Hugh on the right hand side, who's a left-sided winger, but is playing on the right because he's naturally right-footed, and obviously the sheer class that is going to be 116th cap for Pop, playing our second ever European game. Starting, of course, because obviously the brilliance that is Leah Schuler is out with COVID. But yeah, 4-3-3, high-pressing team. It's going to be a well-oiled machine. We're just going to take it to Spain, but they're going to give us it as well, technical ability. The only good thing I'm about is we're playing the best choices for me at fullback, and we're playing Oberdorf on the right side of midfield, even though she's a centre-back. I think that works really well because it'll cancel out the midfield, especially Alexandre. I watched some of her highlights from the first game, and she does give me a little bit of concern. So, yeah, I'm glad that Oberdorf is playing on the right side of midfield for this one.
Okay. So it sounds like a strong lineup there for Germany.
Wouldn't be what I pick, though.
It'd be what you pick.
I would have put Oberdorf at centre back, a natural position. I would have played Dalman in midfield, a natural midfielder. But I can see the reason for Oberdorf. But I would have went for Dalman personally.
Looking at it here for Spain, they've gone for a 4-5-1, so they've packed out on the midfield. So I think that's what they've probably gone and looked at, was how well Germany was in the midfield, how well they was easily cancelling out Denmark in the midfield. So I think that's where they've overstacked it, in my opinion anyway. You could call it this squad Barcelona FC if you really want to. Panos playing, on a Bajé playing, Paredes, Leon, Layla as well in the back four. You could basically say 3 of them are Barcelona players in the defence, minus Honor. You've got in the midfield Sheila, Bonmanta, Alexandra. You've got Gunraro and Calderé in the midfield, and we have got actually possibly Manchester United player Lucia Garcia on her own up front, as she is a winger. So they've gone for a false 9 approach.
Typical Spanish approach, really. Like when you think Spain, like the first thing that does pretty much come to mind is the false 9 role, really. So, yeah.
They're missing out though for Spain, the top goal scorer, and they're missing out on Alexia, who is Ballon d'Or winner. So that could also play into Germany's favour. Plus, I think out of the defence, Leon is the weak link. I think she lacks concentration at time to time for me. And she can be quite poor in her tacklings from time to time. We've seen it when Barcelona look at her most vulnerable. That's because of when she's made them silly mistakes. We've seen it at Wolfsburg. We've seen in the Champions League final against Leon as well.
And she was caught ball watching against Finland.
She was, and that was the person who actually caused the goal to be conceded by Spain.
Exactly.
So, considering you're so confident with the score, what do you think it's going to end up as?
Well, I want a 4-0 win. I want us to go and absolutely batter them. But I think I did say to you, though, the other night, and I still think it could happen, this could still be a high-scoring draw. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if this was a 2-2 or a 3-3, but I want a statement. I want us to go and do to Spain what we did to Denmark. I want to go and get another set of goals. Go and smash the Spanish. It can be done. In Spain have not beaten us as well, actually. Spain have never beaten them, so go for it.
Well, I've got to go based off of the predictions I've done in the Group B predictions, where I did hold my hands up and say I think this is going to be wrong, but I have gone for a 3-2 to Spain. That's what I predicted. I've got to stick with it.
To be fair, though, I think the way you were planning it, though, were you basing it on coming into the tournament before Alexia got injured? She got injured literally before the tournament.
Both before Alexia got injured and Jenny Hermoso.
Yeah. So to be fair, I don't exactly blame you. And obviously, I've said it numerous times. Obviously, as a German fan, I've said it before. This is not a fully developed team as well. This is in terms of like fully experienced players. It's like Margot, it's Pop, it's Hoof, it's From and goal, Hegering and Oberdorf. The rest are just coming into the team developing. And Dabritz as well is a mixed sense. But in terms of like the whole team in general, this is just a developing team from the end of the last Euros, where we should have done a lot better, but we were absolutely pathetic in the nicest way possible. We were pathetic. So if anything, this is the team coming into its own early, which is both good and bad. It's good because the players are maturing, but it's bad that I think they're so far ahead of schedule that I think that it depends on the opposition. They might be prone to mistakes. The only good thing is Denmark had some chances, failed to capitalise. This is a different type of team, though. This is a very effective Spanish team.
And this Spanish team can take the chances. And we've seen the link-up play that Honor can do on the left-hand side.
Yeah, 100%. There is
she's
one good
playing
thing
on the
for this.
right tonight, actually, so she's switched.
Yeah. The one good thing for the Spanish, though, is obviously, it's on screen, obviously, is 3 German players are 1 booking away from suspension. I think the Spanish, very technical, agile, quick with their feet. Hegering, Rauch, Oberdorf, 1 bad challenge, it's a booking. That's him suspended for the game against Finland.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't be surprised.
You can put like a weaker team on for Finland if you qualify.
Yeah, I don't want us to though. I want us to take them. I want every opponent. I want us to take them seriously. I think that's what the Germans do anyway. But I don't want a weakened team. But we've got very good depth, so I'm not too surprised. And I'm glad to see that Pop's taking the team out as captain when it wouldn't be hard anyway. It would have been Mago if Pop wasn't playing. So I'm happy with this either way. Mm-hmm. And she's a prolific goal scorer. And it's her 116th cap, and it's only her 2nd ever European Championship match. It's a shame she wasn't at the 2013 final. She should have been at the 2013 finals, but she was injured, which is a damn shame. But she's unbelievably brilliant.
Mm-hmm. We'll go through a couple more of the comments before the game starts. Hey there to Rabbit. I hope you are well. Hey there to Andrew. Andrew's gone for a 3-1 to the Germans. Ravi said, Liverpool, oh dear. Has anyone seen Darwin Núñez? It was in Alex Tellez's pocket by when I last saw. Alex Tellez, the left centre back, by the way, not Alex Tellez, the left
false
back.
Winger. We'll call him the false winger, the false fullback. I think he's got crazy things. He's got a potential as a left-sided centre back. He was actually really good. I know it was the first game, so I'm not getting carried away. But he had a good start. It's shown on my screen that they're not playing as a 4-5-1. They're shown as a 4-1-4-1.
Who is?
Spain.
Mm-hmm.
Which is actually probably much better than playing a 4-5-1. I think you're better having a defensive midfielder. If you play with a flat 3 midfield and a 5, I think they get overrun. They need that defensive midfielder who can just sit there and slot it.
I agree.
Yeah. And I know you'll be slightly tired ahead of me anyway, because obviously you're watching live on telly, I'm watching on BBC iPlayer, so if anybody does score, it's completely fine with me. Go ahead and bat it out, I'm not bothered.
Oh, wow, what just happened? Spain just scored.
You realise I can see on the screen, right?
But you knew that was my sarcastic voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But the one good thing is you've got both teams are going to go at each other, straight at each other. This is not going to be a typical one team's going to take each other lightly. It's going to be very serious. It's going to be a chess game. Any mistakes will be taken. No, I think either team will want to get this game done quick and early. If I was the Germans, I would just force pressure on the Spanish and just try to get the Spanish out wide. Because if anything, I think the attacking fullbacks of the Germans are far superior than the Spanish. The wingers, though, I think are slightly better from Spain.
I've got to disagree with you. Anna's the best fullback in the Euros.
Well, she's the best right back. She's up against, for me, one of the best left backs in Rauch. And Rauch is a fantastic attacking player.
That's why they put on the right.
She's a good player, though. That's what I mean. You're going to see two teams cancel each other out, though. That's what I like.
And I'm seeing already Germany's pressing so early onto the game, and Spain hasn't really left their half. And that was poor from the goalkeeper, and it's 1-0 to Germany.
Fucking get it up, yeah.
Oh, wow. We knew that you'd be happy at that.
Obviously, this is superiority. This is the German machine. And of course, and it's the one player that I was debating about who should have started as well. It's Bull. I would have had Brandt, but I'm actually glad that she's played and she scored. So if anyone, I don't really care.
Might concede yet. 1-0 to Germany as it stands 3 minutes into the game. I think that was very poor off the goalkeeper. I think, to be honest, Spain shouldn't have been so near to their post, but it was very poor off the goalkeeper in a way. She was a bit comfortable in what she was doing. And then it led pressure onto the centre-backs.
Yeah, I'm just annoyed how far I am behind. You're on 3 minutes 20, right? I'm on 2 minutes 5 seconds. It's BBC piss player. Yeah, what I will say though is so far, Spain have done that exact there, like that play there, I'm literally about to see the goal. You know what Spain have done in the lead up to that goal? Spain have basically turned into Denmark. They've done the exact same thing that Germany wanted them to do. They're playing with the ball. We're willing to let them have the ball because we know we'll just press them. The minute they go for that pass through the channels, the Germans are like, well, up here, and they go for it. And the fact that Pop's dropping deep as well, coming back 10 yards because she's got the pace, something Ellen White doesn't have, but she's a good finisher. She's going to be able to track it. And then you've got Hoof as well, like drifting out wide, coming out the middle. They'll float between each other, and then, well, it's the exact same as the Mago press as well. Like, she just knows where she's going. She jumps into space, retrieves the ball, bang, goal. Like, it's simple. Yeah, that's true. I support the goat of football.
You said that's true?
No, it's true. It's a Germany shirt. It's not a shit shirt. It's the goat shirt.
You said it's true.
No, that's not what I said it's true to. I said it's true. It's a Germany shirt. It's not shit, though. I support the goats of football.
It depends.
The Germans are the goats. Find me a team bar the Americans that are actually more successful than the Germans. I'll wait.
Japan. They've won a World Cup.
So have we, and we've won 8 European Championships.
Japan's not in Europe.
Still won more trophies than Japan. I don't care where they are. Still won more trophies.
They're not in Europe.
That's why I said it doesn't matter what competition it is. We've still won more trophies than them. I don't know, what are they in? Like, have they got another continental competition of their own? Like Gold
coffee.
Cup or whatever?
I like coffee. How are you? I'm missing your Portugal comment, by the way.
I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting.
I like coffee. I like Paulinho. If someone says that in the chat, they'll be automatically my favourite person.
Please don't. Don't be brainwashed.
Talk your mate. Your laugh should be on description because it has healing properties. Maisy's dad with the jokes tonight.
I don't know, like, I've yet to laugh.
Because it was at you. You just laughed then.
I'm laughing at myself.
No, not Paulinho. Paulinho from Sporting.
Shite. Overrated. And you're just brainwashing people.
I've not brainwashed anyone.
You try it with that pathetic footballer.
I've never brainwashed a single person. It's up to people who they like to watch as a footballer.
I'm sorry, I can give you one perfect example.
Let's not.
The pressing though of both teams though is good. I think the one thing the Spanish just cannot seem like Spain are just they're generally a good pressing team, but they just can't press that well in this game. We're just full of energy. But they can pass the ball around.
I could see there Spain was trying to aim for Lucia Garcia, but it was too high. Martin, hey you, Martin. I hope you well. Did you enjoy the game? Because I know you actually went to watch Denmark versus Finland live.
I watched the highlights of that game. Brilliant goal. A brilliant save just after as well from distance. Yeah. It's the best method in football for me.
I agree. I completely agree. You can see the pressing football in both the teams, but I think at the moment you can see that the quality is lost in some of the Spain. You can tell they're missing players.
Yeah, they're missing a midfield presence. Particularly in the central area. I think that's what Alexa is, like a central midfield player.
Yeah,
they
because she was that leader and she was the captain for Spain as well, actually.
Yeah. How old is she as well? Because she's not that old.
No, I think she's around 25 or something.
No, she's going to have such longevity in the game. She's just very unlucky. She got a horrible injury. It was an ACL, wasn't it?
Yep, and I met her as well. Lucky me.
Who was that, sorry?
I met Alexia.
Oh, so you did. Yeah, so you did.
Mm-hmm. She's apparently out for 10 to 12 months.
Yeah, Barcelona won't be going undefeated next season then. They are a very good side though.
Of course you don't. Low cough cough Polino. What's that mean? I don't get it. What's it mean?
I think he's saying you don't brainwash people.
Oh, it hit the side of the net. It nearly went in for Spain to be 1-1. I think it was good work there by Lucia Garcia to actually dribble past Germany's goalkeeper. It was good. It was good movement there. Dribbled past her, like to the side of her.
Yeah.
And there was only one defender there as well to cover. It was just a shame. It was a bit too high.
Yeah. Question for you, because I'm noticing this a fair bit. Are you concerned by Spain's passing it from the back? Because when I watched them play against Finland, albeit like Finland aren't a great team, but they're a very hard-working team. Against them though, they look sharper with the passing. Like I know they're up against a pressing machine in Germany, but even so, like with the quality they've still got with like players that can pass the ball, they should be doing a whole lot better.
Yeah, and I think when Spain go down first, they take a while to settle.
Yeah,
and this is what they're doing right now. It feels like they're dead. Like I need to score now because these are scored against us already, and they look like they're really on edge.
I've just seen that chance now. That should have scored that.
She should have scored it. She was too far up the pitch.
Yeah, took an extra touch, which really caused there so many issues.
I wanna so bad at United, but
that's the thing. She's not a striker though. She's a winger, so like she doesn't have that instinct as a number 9 to just stay in that yard of space. I would have just ran on and just hit it straight in the bottom corner. But she took the extra touch. That's the difference between a winger and a striker. Is they don't have that instinct.
That was a poor crossing by Spain. They're picking up the possession now. They're going more into Germany's half, but they're still not effective in the final third.
Yeah, the Germans won't care. They generally won't care. They'll just let Spain keep having the ball. I mean, it's the sake of like the fullbacks as well. Like, it's dead young fullbacks as well. So they've got the stamina, they've got the pace. They're going to take plenty of time. There's no rush.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big reflection of it. Yeah, that last gasp save was awesome. I did see that.
It was brilliant.
Great stretch by Christensen.
Andrew, I talk to Alexa every night. Don't let that thing go off. So I've just said it. It always goes off. Hey there, Chris. I hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in. How does Spain cope with Germany's attack? I think it's just putting pressure on them mostly. They need to cancel them out very quickly, in my opinion. And you need to put pressure onto them when you have the ball.
The only thing for Spain though is they're up. If the Spanish players had a brain, right, and I'm looking at them and they clearly do, if they have got more of a brain, they'll target Gwyn because Gwyn's not a right back. Gwyn's a right winger. Like exploit Gwyn. Like Rouch, they're going after the left back. I can understand putting Ona on her, but if you really want to exploit the weakness, you go after Gwyn, who's the right winger, not right back. She doesn't have that defensive side to her game, but what she can do though is still press from the front like an attacker does.
Oh,
you get behind her, you cause problems.
Putting pressure there, Germany onto Leon. Very smart. They do it. They are definitely putting pressure onto the right defender, because I do genuinely think she's the weakest link.
Yeah.
By a mile. I actually think that's probably the weakest thing about Spain, is her.
Leon.
Yeah.
Is she playing on the right side or the left side? I thought she was on the left. Or have they
left
switched?
Centre back.
Left centre back.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at it, and it's just the control of the Spanish. They're just not handling it well at all.
This is what they were like for the first so long of Finland. And then once they grasped into the game, which was around 30 minutes in, that's when we started seeing them. Like, they're making silly passes now. Which they would really, like, Marona there, she shouldn't have made that pass into Germany. I know it went out for a throw-in, but it's still a silly mistake to do.
Yeah. And that's the key. That's the key. It's the silly mistakes come back to haunt you. Definitely.
Hey there, Vincent. I hope you're well. Hope you're having a lovely holiday in North Yorkshire. Very posh. Not as posh as Reece, though. Hey there to Matt. I hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in, my friend.
I'm not posh.
Why did you just say it in the poshest way possible? I'm not posh.
I'm not posh. It's not my fault.
I'm only saying it to wind you up, because I knew it wound you up.
Evil. I'm not a fan of posh people. Sorry if you're posh in the live chat. I'm not a fan of them. Spain are doing really well though with their passing though. It's sharper now.
It is getting sharper, but they're still making the sloppy mistake.
It's just the perfect midfield combination. Like, Oberdorf is just doing the defensive work. Dabritz is just sitting in the middle, and Magil's like, come at me, and I'm just going to rip you apart.
You know, though, like, the Spain fans are so ruthless. Like, after 20 minutes into the Finland game, there was chanting for the manager to get sacked. And Barcelona women fans in particular are crazy. They're crazy humans. Like, literally, like, a video got posted of us, like, having a joke saying about Alexia coming to United, and then there was literally nearly, like, 200 quote tweets of Barcelona fans, like, going mad. Swearing at us in Spanish.
Wow. That would have been fun to see.
It wasn't directly at me. It was on, obviously, a different
elsewhere.
Like, yeah, it was elsewhere, but I couldn't believe it. How bad it hit them.
We would never get her anyway. Like, no disrespect, but like once, like,
no, she literally just like smiled at us, like, no.
Barcelona's best player, main player for Spain, competing for trophies. They're in the Champions League every year. Man United aren't. Why would she want to take that chance? As good as we are, like, Barcelona are just a different stratosphere. Like, there's no point.
Exactly. Hey there, Jordan. I hope you're well. He said, "Come on, Germany." So another Germany supporter in the chat.
I still think that's funny. We've, like, in terms of difference of games, like, we've only completed 16 passes to Spain's 101.
They're taking too long on the ball, and they're making a lot of backward passing.
Yeah, which we're not. We're taking one or two passes, forward runs every time. We're not here to pass it around like we did against Denmark. We're here to, like, get that ball forward as quickly as possible, get the ball at the box, and be more ruthless than anyone and just finish. Spain don't have that in their arsenal right now. I don't know if it's just because they're lacking that extra quality you said, or it's pure and simple they just don't know how to handle the Germans.
It was like this for Finland for a bit. I'd say at the moment it's two. Oh wow, that was a good shot. It's a shame that was missed by Spain. I thought that was going in.
Yeah.
Maze, you sound more posh than Reece.
Thank you. She definitely is.
I've never been called posh in my life. Nikita Paris or Alexia as a teammate? The two different breeds.
Yeah, one's world class, the other's who? No, I'm only joking.
Well, it is a who. Barcelona are mad all over the place. Recent transfer events that show bloody politicians. Agreed. Martin, Spain have a midfield full of Scott McTominays.
Quality.
Scott McTominays.
We've got a midfield filled with Ballack's and Goretzkas and Kimmichs. That's what we've got. And a cheeky little bit like Tony Kroos from like I'd say like if you had to put a finger on it, I would say Oberdorf is like the Kimmich with a defensive one. That should have been a goal. I've just seen that one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Mago's like the Ballack, like the driving force, and then Dabritz is like the Tony Kroos, like the deep playmaker and all that. He's just calling him. That's how I would look at all three. It's just pure destruction.
Mm-hmm. Hey there, it's your man. I hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, Ancho knows his boss.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he is. I've known him for quite a long time. I met him through writing these mad articles on Twitter.
No joke, Honor got nutmegged.
Oh, I can't wait to see this. I'm just kidding.
Why would you do that about a Man United player?
Tonight, even though she's a Man United player, you're not representing Man United, you're representing Spain. So.
And who said I was representing Spain?
Not you, I'm just saying. Tonight, she isn't. She doesn't represent Man United tonight, she's representing Spain. So tonight, she's just pure and simple, she's the enemy. That's how it works.
I can't really picture it.
Trust me, I can. If you really want a posh Scottish accent, I can find you a few if you want. I can find you a few in a heartbeat.
I can't wait till Germany play England because you'll have no Kimmiches in your bloody midfield. You'll be had full of you'll have like Josh Sargents all over the place.
Nah, if we play you, we'll have a team like a midfield of Breitners and Lothar Matthias. We'll just run free.
If you win tonight, right, you've qualified. So we'll be most likely playing Spain.
Yep. And then you'll probably run through them like for pure comedy gold.
Well, yeah, you know what we're like.
I think the one team that nobody wants to play though, really, it's probably the way they played the other night was just only three teams in the tournament. This is no joke to Spain. Only 3 teams in the tournament have actually impressed me, and that's Germany, France, and England.
I never thought that word come out your mouth. England impressing me.
You already know I've been impressed with England. I've already told you this before. The England women's team is impressive. I just don't think they're going to win the tournament.
You said that they got a strong chance.
They do, but I don't think they'll win it. I think they have got a chance though, because they're playing to their strengths, and that's simple: getting the ball out wide when they need to, getting out the box. They're pushing up the defense really high, and they're keeping their classic goal poacher in and around the box because she can't move. So if anything, it's good play and good smart tactics by Seagren? Can't pronounce her name. So yeah, if anything, I have to, even though I can't stand England, I have to put a little bit of respect on them.
Martin has got a great point. You can't not be impressed after last night. They have a huge chance of winning at the home nation.
I would say they're third favourite. Sorry, I just have to for pure entertainment purposes. I think France are the overall favourites, so I think they're the overall favourite.
I must agree.
Because the way they
I don't think we have actually played France from the Serena, so I don't know what would happen.
Probably go to penalties.
Don't know. It depends what kind of a team we bring out.
I suppose. The one thing I don't think you could risk though against France is the long ball, is going long against them.
Oh yeah, with Wendy Renard.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you could take a chance. I think you'd have to go direct and try to exploit her with pace. But her reading of the game was so impressive. It'd be a very good match. Like, it would be a good match to watch.
I must agree.
But the way they carried the ball against Italy was one of the most impressive performances I've seen from, and I've said it before, like male or female, like the way they carried the ball was absolutely brilliant. Giora was fantastic. Cascarino was my highlight.
She was the best player.
Yeah, and Renard was just, that 55-yard pass that she made was absolutely exquisite. That one that led to Cascarino when Cascarino scored. But the goal was brilliant. But this one, this one though, Spain are just surprised they haven't started chanting "sack the manager" yet.
They might do, for all I know, but it's on mute.
Yeah, I've got the volume set to 0. Couldn't be bothered muting it.
It's one button.
Yeah, just can't be bothered.
Lazy bones.
Of course. I'm just annoyed that I don't have my desk right in front of me. It's easier so I could put the monitor right here, because then I'd be able to do it without the stupid flash, because I'm sitting here like so much of an angle. Like the camera at times will flash thing, which I cannot stand.
Yeah, like you're at a rave or something.
Yeah, which is not my style. Thank you very much.
You could easily charge £5 with your light. Get in for £5.
For goodness sake. You are right though.
But people, do you know like that gif of like Sean Dyche, like he's at a nightclub? People be dancing like that.
That is bad. That is bad.
Why is that bad?
Because I've never seen this gif.
Have you never seen this gif?
I don't go around looking at Sean Dyche gifs.
I've seen them all over the place. I've seen United fans using them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I need to see this gif at some point.
I'll send it you later. Free kick for Spain outside the box.
They might score this.
Yeah.
That's if they get a good dip on it though.
Mm-hmm. Hi there to Mike Queen. I hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in.
Hello.
Andrew said, Reece, have you ever been in a stream with a guy called no, it's just
Sean McGonigal? Doesn't ring a bell.
He's probably doing a joke.
I don't know. It doesn't ring a bell. I don't know.
This is going to be interesting how they're going to do this free kick.
Go for Frome's weakness. Go for the top right corner.
No, because it's at the side.
Oh, yeah. Well, still, you can still... What side is on? Because I've not seen this yet. Like, what side is on? It's on the left side or the right? Of the box. Yeah, I would still go for that right-hand corner. Frome is much better.
Got done with it. It's going to be a throw-in. It was good defending from Germany.
As always.
Hey there, AFCB James. I hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in.
Bournemouth fan. Nice.
Yes.
Is that the Bournemouth fan you had on before?
No, Craig, who I had on before.
Okay.
He said Andrew said he's only 14.
No, I don't, man. I haven't. Nah. But has dyslexia where he gets things wrong. That's a shame. And I know that from experience, obviously, myself being dyslexic and all that, and it's not fun when you get things wrong.
Tell me about it.
Especially when people pick up on it, and I know you don't like the language. I'm just going to use this one once, but when people act up on it and they're like proper dickheads to you about it, like it's a shame. Like especially if you've got like someone like dyslexia or something like that, or anything really. Like, but when you get something wrong, God, people are so relentless on you.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Do you expect everyone to be perfect, like perfect nuggets? Like I'm not perfect, and I'm proud of it.
Nobody is.
It was actually a decent free kick attempt, though. The only thing is it was like you said, it was just the defending.
Yeah, it was a brilliant defending from Germany.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this game, in terms of like possession, like it's on and off. Like you see Germany with so much possession, then you see the same there with Spain. Martin said Rafinha to Barca is here we go.
Which means De Jong most likely will happen very soon. Hopefully. Mm-hmm. But I'm genuinely at the point where I cannot be bothered with that deal now.
Oh, draining.
Just because...
Hey, Anthony, I hope you're well.
Evening, Anthony. Hope you're well.
Bye, I like coffee. Have a nice night. Bye-bye.
See you later. So consistent for your streams, I like coffee, whether it's a full stream or half a stream or like a quarter or any bit of the stream, give or take. So consistent. There you go.
I was waiting for that comment. I like coffee. I love I like coffee. He's a good guy. Very supportive for both mine and John's channel.
Yeah. Come on, Germany, get another goal.
What was the bet you had, on wheels? Can't remember what you had. What was your prediction again, Reece?
4-0 Germany.
That's not going to happen as it looks.
Nah, Spain will at one point get a goal. I think they will get a goal, though. If they know how to actually put the ball in the back of the net and take good use of their chances. But we're willing to give up the possession, only what we did against Denmark. We're willing to give Spain the possession of the ball because they're just toothless.
Mm-hmm. James has gone for a 2-1 to Spain. And Andrew said he's got £50 on Germany to win 2-1. You're crazy. Ravi went with 4-1 Germany. Everyone's going Germany. Minus James and me. We could be the underdogs. After all, I did get the Netherlands and Sweden score right.
Mm-hmm. You did.
Oh, that's good play there by... that was good play there by Spain, but they've lost the momentum.
That challenge on Pop as well has actually made her angry. That's going to get very interesting.
Pop to be sent off.
No,
that actually sounded good as well.
I don't think she'll get sent off. I think what she'll do is she'll try to score, but what she'll do is she'll rifle the shot and it'll smack the goalkeeper. Like she'll probably knock the keeper, like knock the keeper back a few pegs. I've seen her do that once in an international friendly. It was really bad. She got... I can't remember who it was against though. It was a very long time ago. But she got tackled, but like halfway line, she was just carrying the ball. She got tackled. She went like a couple minutes later. She just went up, rifled the shot, and it smacked the goalkeeper in the forehead. It was just pure rage, and I'm like, you cannot lose your head, even if you're in this way. You just can't. She's just a quality player, and I'm just gutted that it's taken her this long to finally play in a Euros.
She's done well though, especially when she came off the bench for Denmark.
Yeah,
well, they've only played 2 games. That was a daft comment.
True. Only our second European game, but 116 international caps.
But would you say she's better at coming off the bench?
Yes.
But there was no choice to start her.
Yeah, we had to start her because Schuler's got COVID, unfortunately. I think, to be fair...
yeah.
No, on you go. Continue. On you go.
I was going to say, even Vivian Miedema's catching COVID as well. But everyone seems to be catching COVID because there was a few England players who caught COVID.
Ooh. That's unfortunate.
Ellen White caught it during the friendlies. Who else caught it? There was another player who did. Lottie's been sent home because of COVID as well.
Who's that? Sorry?
Lottie MUFCMais, she's called.
Who's she play for?
A nobody from Arsenal.
Oh, sweet. I meant like country.
England.
Oh, right, okay. I've never heard of her, so like.
So Spain has had more total attempts than Germany. They've had 4 compared to Germany's 2. So that shows Germany's been a lot more clinical with what they've had.
That's what the Germans are really good at. Apart from being a pressing machine, is when they get the chances. When the chances do come, they take them. Spain, by the end of this game, Spain had 32 shots against Finland. They'll probably have about 29, 30 maybe tonight. And I guarantee Germany will still outscore them.
Probably. Good defending there by Spain. It's going to be a corner for Germany. Germany good at the corners?
Very good. We did score our third goal from the corner, remember? Schuller's goal was a headed goal. I think we might score from this one, but really will depend on how delivery is. But if it's Rauch hitting in the corner, then that's all I'm going to say.
Rauch, yeah, she's taking the corner.
She's really good at hitting them. Like, she's got good delivery. So does Mago, to be honest.
And it is a goal. It's 2-0 Germany.
Told you.
Pop.
Oh, she pops up when she wants.
Was you waiting to sing that?
Oh yeah. Second, two games at the Euros, 2 goals. Beautiful. She scored in back-to-back games. Like, that's brilliant. She's a player I've got to be top goal scorer of the group. But I've got Schuller to be top goal scorer of the tournament if she comes back. But that's if she's still available. But I highly doubt it. But I'm just happy with this. And yeah, best set pieces are ours. Like, and I'm just about to see this corner even more. Even better. It's the work from Hoof on the right wing. Like, that's the thing. Like, she's playing it from that side. Although I'm gonna say this, she's very very lucky. Obviously, the cross from Mago is perfect. But just before that, may have been an offside call for Spain. Just the way it looked marginal.
Yeah, I agree. Completely agree.
In backwards header. See, beautiful.
Hey, Matata. I hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in. Who are you backing tonight, Matata?
Hey, Matata. Yeah, I was actually tempted to buy that shirt because I like the look of it. Just the German shirt they're wearing. Because the men were wearing it. The men were wearing it in the Nations League.
They did, yes, to support the women's team for the Euros.
I would have had it, and I would have just had it framed. Like, I would have just had it framed. I wouldn't have worn it. I would have just had it framed.
Why would you have it framed?
As a reminder that it's the shirt that we're going to win the tournament in.
Imagine if you framed it for no reason.
No, I would get it framed with number 20 on the front for Mago. That's in my wardrobe. I need to get the green shot, actually. I need to get the green shot.
But imagine if you framed it and you didn't win. You'd frame it for no reason.
Wouldn't bother me. I would still frame it because it's a beautiful shirt. I'm halfway to my prediction anyway.
What, 4-0?
Yeah.
You're not doing bad at all so far. But I predicted 3-2. So technically Spain could score 3.
That's if they want to. Bear in mind though, I did get the last Germany score correct.
Wow. Again, Spain should have had that.
The fact that we've had, in terms of attempts on target, we've had both of them on target and we've scored from both. You really cannot take this team down for clinicalness.
I agree. You'll have 0 attempts against England, 0 goals.
Don't get so cocky.
What do you mean? I acted cocky in the Euros last time, and look what happened. We won against Germany.
You lost. Yeah, and then you lost on penalties.
I didn't get a cocky for the final.
I know a few people that did get very cocky. And seeing them react in such a manner with aggressive swearing and crying and anger, it was beautiful because I was like, I should have brought a bucket.
They're a minority. I agree.
You're a good team, though.
Yeah, I agree, but we've just got to. I'm remaining hopeful for my prediction.
Yeah, Spain aren't going to get 3, Helga. You're spot on.
Got to remain hopeful.
Yeah, well, the hope that kills you, and all Spain have right now is hope, and it's not going to do them any favours. We'll score another. I think we'll score about 15 minutes in the second half. This game will be done by the 55th minute.
I feel Martin's pain. And I'm not wearing a jumper today.
It's still 19 degrees for me, but at least my heart rate's at a steady 73, so I'm okay. Compared to some who have heart rates that goes like the Tasmanian devil.
It's 24 degrees here.
Oof. It was 24 for me yesterday, and it was 24 for you as well yesterday. It's crazy. Today I'm getting a slightly less temperature, but it's still humidity. I hate high humidity.
LU Manu, thank you for tuning in. I hope you're well. Spain need some Harry Potter miracle to get anything from this game.
If Spain want to get anything from this game, they just need to draw on what happened in the Switzerland game, Switzerland-Sweden.
You mean Switzerland-Portugal?
Sorry, that's what I meant. Sorry, yeah, Sweden plays Switzerland tomorrow. Portugal, sorry, yeah. The 2-2. That was the 2-2 draw.
That was a great one. Andrew's talking about getting you on his fitness regime.
Mine?
He's getting you on his.
Even though I was streaming earlier beforehand, I went for a 2-mile run in this heat. I was fine. I'll go out tomorrow and play. I'll go out tomorrow and play football.
A 2-mile run while she was on FIFA?
Before I went on FIFA.
I was gonna say.
Why do you think I was sweating on stream?
I was gonna say how the only 2-mile run you would have done on FIFA was actually on FIFA.
I always go for a run before I stream because I need to be in that mindset. I need to be focused. I need to be relaxed. But like tomorrow, I'll do the same. I'll probably go out tomorrow, kick my football about, and just well, I want to get myself back in shape. I want to do more stuff. I've done like 10k runs before. That was brutal.
Wow.
But I want to start doing like big runs again, like just keep myself fit. And so I'm not as fit as I used to be, but I really want to keep fit. I should be in a better physical state than I am, like put it that way, but I've got a bad back, so I can't say much.
Andrew's caring for your resting heart rate.
Setting at 79.
You're saying it should be 56 there. Well, but because you're young, it's a little bit higher.
Exactly.
Don't worry, Andrew, you're young as well. You don't look a day past 30.
The highest my heart rate will go about is about 103, and that was yesterday.
What, when you went on a run?
No, I was just shouting at someone. It's just blood boiling anger, and it just raised the heart rate.
Should be careful then.
Nah, that's all right.
I'll remind me of that for if I annoy you.
You got nothing to worry about.
Good news. It's going to be half time in a minute.
I think they need to change their system in the second half if they want to do anything. I think they need to go to a 4-3-3. Surely they've got some strikers. Like surely the Spanish have some strikers.
Half time now, Reece.
Yep.
2-0.
It's still going for me. Like they're still going for me, but I don't care. We can still talk.
Tell me how you thought of the game.
Well, clear and obvious, we are being dominated in terms of possession sense, and I said at the very start of the game, I am happy with that. We're not here to play possession football. We are here to play we're playing it differently to how we played against Denmark. Against Denmark, we had all the possession. We were passing it around, simple and controlled. Tonight, purely against Spain, we're here to press them. We're here every chance we get with the ball. If we're in the middle or out wide, we're going to play it forward consistently. We're not going to play it backwards. We're just going to go forward any way we can. Any chances we get, whether we win the ball back from a dispossession and then go and score, or we get from a set piece, any chance we get that we're going to physically take, we will score. And I'm genuinely happy with this half. Like I think this has been a brilliant half so far for Germany. In terms of Spain, they've played very well. Their problem is they're just not clinical enough. They, as you said, the start of the game, you're spot on. Is they lack a clinical striker. They lack someone with that cutting edge, and they lack that midfield ingenuity of like Alexia, like that midfield ingenuity. We've got that in abundance. Oberdorf, exactly what I said at the start of the game. Anytime that they come towards her in midfield, she's on it. In terms of dispossession, Dabritz is running it like perfectly from the middle. And Magos is up and down like the 10 that she is. She's just brilliant. She's brilliant. The front three are just causing havoc. I love it.
So, we've got a special guest coming on for half time. Someone who's been in the live chat.
Okay.
And here is Hog on Wheels.
Hello, Maisy. Hello, Reece. Can you hear me?
Hello. Right? How are you?
Well, I'm good. Still trying to cool down from yesterday's disappointment, but I'm getting along. Hoping we can dust it up against Austria. But can I get a point across that I actually saw on TV last night that actually got me fuming? Because the manager was criticized for not doing changes and all that, and he said but he felt for the players and all that, but in all honesty, okay, I can feel for the players, but in all honesty, I feel for the fans. You got probably 1,000 Norwegian fans who have spent like thousands of, or equivalent to like hundreds of pounds to go and see this game, and they got hammered by England. And to be fair, we are not that bad. We have, like you said, we have Chelsea players, we have Barcelona players, we have United players. We should do way better.
I completely agree. I really, really do. But so, before we go on to the game, what did you actually make of last night's game then?
Well, like I said, I'm with the guys who criticize the manager. I mean, I see that you want to stick to a plan, maybe at 1 or maybe even 2-0, but when they get goals keep pouring in, you have to make some kind of change. I listened to the interviews with some players today, and they said it was difficult to get messages across when the half was going on. But I mean, come on, you can make some sort of change, or at least make an effort.
Yeah, I agree. I think they definitely needed some kind of change, especially even in the first half, because there was so many goals already scored in that first half, and even a substitute just to show that you're at least trying.
Yeah, you at least have some kind of plan B, because like I said on the chat yesterday, I'm feeling like the plan went totally out the window, at least at 2-0. They weren't even bothered to try and do something different.
100%. 100%. I just want to say I love that beard.
Thank you. I've been saving for 3.5 years.
Wow.
Generally, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, How to Train Your Dragon has nothing on you.
Yeah, and I'm flying my.
My brother's obsessed with that movie, so that's how I know so well. So like, I'm like, it's got nothing on you.
And I'm flying my wheelchair rugby shirt as well. Got to give a shout out to that.
Nice. But in all respect, though, you're completely spot on. I know Maisy was I know Maisy openly thought that England probably would have lost last night.
I actually predicted a draw. I predicted 1-1 draw.
Yeah,
I had Norway to win 3-1 purely for the entertainment, but like, I was genuinely surprised it ended 8-0.
Yeah, at least I predicted a tight game. Not like a battering.
Well,
I think it's just a crazy reflection of it.
Yeah, because at the end I was apathic at the end. I was like, and Maisy was like 20 seconds ahead of me, and like, oh yeah, there's another goal.
I left the stream at 6-0 because I had to go and I was on a preview for the Liverpool game. It was funnily enough that
did you leave because of the preview, or did you leave just because we were winning 6-0?
No, the show started at the back of 9, so I did have to go. I already said, regardless of the result, I was actually impressed with the English play. I was genuinely surprised by the scoreline, but I didn't leave because it was 8-0. I left purely because, well, I had to. But I still enjoyed what I saw. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. I was just laughing at some of the commentary, although I will never claim that Scottish accent ever again. Like, it's gone.
But I think we can dust it off against Austria, because I watched Austria against Northern Ireland and they didn't really impress me. Northern Ireland kept up with Austria in almost the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
They done well in Northern Ireland, I think, to get to the Euros, knowing what the team is like. The team, they don't really have that many professional players, and to get to the Euros with the squad they've got is incredible.
Absolutely. But I'm going to let you talk about today's game. I'm not going to derail you.
Yeah, before I do that, Kai, hello, welcome to the chat. Hope you're well, my friend. Good to see you. I'll get back to your message after the show. Yeah, so we'll go with you, Elgon Wheels, of what you thought of this game so far, because I know as Reece is probably like cat got the cream.
Yeah, well, I'm on Reece's team today. I got friends in Berlin, so I'm sort of rooting for Germany, even though I don't want to meet them in the quarters.
No, you will. I think you'll finish second, and you will get Germany because it's the winners of Group B against the winners of Group A.
That's what I'm saying. But Germany's just doing their thing, right? They've got a 2-goal lead. They don't have to take any chances. Spain has to take all the chances. They can just have the ball, like Reece is saying. So they can just Germany can just do their thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I think for me, I was expecting. I know Spain has had a couple of chances, but I don't know about you, Reece, but I felt like Spain could have done better with what they did have, what they did produce.
Yeah, like they had like the perfect opportunity was at the start of the like near enough like after we went 1-0 up, they had that very good chance by Garcia. And I said if she'd been a number 9, like if she'd been a natural striker, she would have just went straight forward and she would have put it onto the corner of From, but she took that extra touch and went wide. They had plenty of other chances, like the sideward shot as well. That hit wide left. Hit wide left of From, but went up to the right hand side. Like that's another reflection. There's 2 big chances they've had that they should have scored. The obvious one, obviously, was Garcia. Spain should have had a goal back though, but at the end of the day, doesn't really matter. They're done. Like they're done. This game's over.
Yeah. But you talked about Oberdorf. You're talking about her like a defensive player, isn't she? Also very creative?
She's a centre back, yeah.
Yeah, but also she has creative skills, or am I misreading that? Because everybody talks about her ability to position herself and read the game and so on.
I think Reece has crashed.
Yeah, sorry, my Wi-Fi did cut there. Sorry, what did you say there? Sorry.
No, I was thinking they say a lot on Norwegian telly that she's very good on reading the game and positioning and so on. So I was thinking, does she have like creative offensive skills as well, or is she mainly defensive?
She's Oberdorf is mainly defensive, but she did get the crucial assist. She did get the crucial assist for the goal for Dabritz. Like she got the downward header, which led to that brilliant volley. Like that is something she is good at, but she's a centre back by trade. She's only playing in midfield to cancel out the box to box players of the Spanish, and it's worked a treat. Hegering has settled in really well at centre back, and it works for me. I would have had Dalman starting midfield, and I would have had Oberdorf at centre back. But I'm actually okay with this because Dalman will come on the second half, and Dalman will score.
Yeah, but Maisy, I just want to say that since you asked and you didn't read my answer, you asked what my bet was for you and John. I said I'm gonna super check you both.
Oh yes, I've seen that.
If the young transfer doesn't happen.
Yeah. So Reece wasn't in the chat on John. So what Algon Wheels has said is if De Jong doesn't come, he's gonna super chat me a drink, and I specifically asked for a cocktail.
Yeah, well, I'm confident enough to go with that.
Well, I will note that down. But...
Yeah, I will stand by that. I'm so confident that he will come, especially with the latest events with John Murtaugh and everyone being in Barca.
Yeah.
So I will stand by that. I will put my word on that.
We might as well talk about United anyway, whilst it's half time.
Yeah.
Rather 4-0. Algon Wheels, what did you think of the game? Did you watch it?
No, because I actually haven't got the channel to watch it. I go out on the pub to watch the games. I watch the highlights though, but what I want to say is like when everybody's saying, like I said on John's channel as well, everybody's saying, but it's just a reserve team and all that. But Klopp went out and said there's no such thing as a friendly game as United, so he better stand up for that.
Exactly. He did say that there's no friendly against Manchester United, and he has to accept that, and he has to accept a strong defeat. Reece, I know you watched the game. What did you think of Man United versus Liverpool?
Liverpool were shit. It was brilliant. Like, I don't care if it was, and this is the thing, I don't care if it's your first choice or your backups, it's how you play the game. And we done the same with our French players and our youth players. We just took them by storm.
The thing is, though, when we played our youth, they was playing their first team, and then when we was playing their first team, our first team, they was playing their youth, and we still managed to score against. We still managed to score against Canate with Palestra.
Yeah. God,
Dead on, nice. They're nice.
Fred's goal. Wow.
Yeah,
Goal.
Fred Davids for you.
It was a brilliant goal by Fred. Honestly, I thought it was incredible. What about you? You said you watched the highlights. What did you think of his goal?
Yeah, the goal was amazing. Like I've started, call me a hype train, but I've started calling him Fredgar Davids.
I hate this Wi-Fi. I swear to God, I'm gonna put my fist through the bloody box.
But
That's a bit aggressive.
No,
but all the same, I'm happy for the youth getting minutes and the youth doing well. Everybody said that Charlie Savage did quite well.
He was excellent in midfield when he came on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought, like, doesn't matter if it's the youth players, the first team, like the rotational players, like the way we played against Liverpool, we completely bossed them.
Yeah.
We completely bossed them. And the likes of Van Dijk, the likes of Trent Alexander-Arnold called ball watching again, Robertson, Thiago, all of them
I
couldn't
do
handle.
think Donny was quite poor though.
Yeah. I heard that. But,
I didn't think he was at his best, and to be honest, I don't know why, but I was expecting a little bit more off Donny, to be honest.
Yeah, I can see that. But we got loads of pre-seasons to come, and I think the most important things in this game is that you can see what Ten Hag wants them to do.
Yeah, we definitely seen a clear drive. We had great pressing football, and people was arguing on social media is that if Ronaldo was there playing, would we have seen that pressing football?
Well, I'm not sure. Ronaldo for me is like the absolute professional. He will do what you ask him to do as long as he's in your team.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like. People have been comparing the Ronaldo situation to the Pogba situation. I don't get that because when Ronaldo is in your team and he's paid by you, he will give his utter 100%.
Exactly, I completely agree. Hey there, Rich, in the chat. I hope you are well. Thanks for tuning in. And thank you as well, Luca, with the nice comment. Elgon Wheels, thanks for coming on during halftime. It's been great.
Thank you.
Oh, it's been a pleasure.
I'll love to do it again sometime.
Definitely. Would you like to shout out your socials at all if you want to give them?
No, I mainly use my socials to follow others. Maybe I put some rugby videos out there on some time, but at this time I mainly use my socials to follow others.
That's fair enough. But hopefully we'll get you back on soon. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, pleasure.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
See you.
One of the players I wanted to come on actually came on. I'm actually really happy about that. But I'm not happy about who came off.
What a shame.
Yeah, I'm happy that Latvines came on. But I'm not happy that Magos came on. Possibly, from an attacking sense. But it could mean a system change, which I'm actually okay with. But we've still got quality in this team anyway. It really doesn't bother me at all. But it's just that we've taken off our number 10. How we're going to play now, I'm not so sure. But you know what? I'm not bothered.
I think that you've got a comfortable scoreline, but I wouldn't be too comfortable with the team you're playing against.
And also, I've always said I don't think, in terms of football, 2-0 is not the most comfortable scoreline in football.
Yeah, I must agree.
About 2-0 lead. There's something about a 2-0 lead. It's just it's mental.
Well, a 2-0 lead you can still come back on, whereas a 3-0 lead would be harder.
And a 1-0 lead is just always like, well, it's just more suspectful to a draw. But there's still some quality in this team anyway that I'm like, it just generally doesn't faze me. Like, we've came out and we've done the exact same thing that we've done the first half. We're just given, we start like we did in this first at the very start of the game. Like, we came out and had a chance at the Spanish. Now we're just going to let you have the ball.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you so much for coming onto the channel. It means a lot. if I haven't seen you before, so if you are new, please hit that subscribe button. I put in the chat where you can watch the game if you can access it in the Caribbean.
Aren't you such a kind soul? There's other YouTubers that don't do that.
Well, I am a kind soul.
I always try to give out links for anyone if anyone wants to watch the football. Like, I always try to get as much as I can. Like
The link what you gave me annoyed me for United.
Did it work?
No, because it was dark as hell. It was really dark, and then loads of pop-ups kept coming up, and it was bugging me.
What do you mean it was dark as hell? What are you talking about?
The video was dark.
Did you hit that mute button?
Yes, and it kept coming up with pop-ups.
You'll get that you'll get that on any football site, sports site. Really, you will get that, unfortunately. But in terms of just
I found the stream in the end that didn't do that.
At least you've got something. It depends. What did you watch on the end?
I found there's this like Twitter page that does streams.
Oh, was it MUFC streams or something? MUFC TV streams or something? What one do you have? You're gonna have to send me this later.
Nah.
So I have to. Aye.
When would I be that kind to you? I'm joking. I'll send it you because you can actually get Premier League games and everything.
Decent. So I need to find all useful alternatives.
It's like that's where I got all my Premier League games, and it's shown the preseason game, which I was happy about.
Yeah, like the site that I use like most of the time, the one I sent you earlier. That does link, funnily enough, to MUTV, but it doesn't contribute to MUTV, so you're not actually paying anything to them.
I was watching on MUTV, but on the link. So
yeah, it does that, but at least you don't have to pay towards it. So
there was the link for LFC on it and MUTV. I was like, nah, I am not watching LFC TV.
Imagine putting on them. Imagine listening to LFC though. Like the commentary would have been so funny hearing them cry.
Well, I couldn't have put the commentary on because I was in work.
Oh, I suppose actually, yeah, good point.
But I didn't want to see the ads at half time.
Yeah, but I was just laughing when I seen McAteer on. Like when I seen McAteer on the screen when he appeared, I was like, I remember trolling you last year, and it was so much fun. I actually made him block me. He was greeting and everything, with his replies and all that to everyone. My United fans last year, he had like 1,000 people blocked. That's what happens when you wind people up and all that. Like you're gonna get the response, and I just went at him. Like, I made edits of him. I put a picture of him, like, because obviously his nickname's like Trigger Fingers and all that, and Trigger and all that. So I put a picture of him. I cropped his head and put in the body of Tigger. And I just went bounce. Yeah, so I kept calling him bounce Trigger. Every time he replied to my United fan, I would just put it like in his comments until he blocked me.
Down.
Took him a long time to block me though.
Pop got pushed.
Disgusting Spanish. But you have to do that to her though, because she's that good a player. You have to bring her down. You can't take the ball off her. You bring her down. Hopefully we score. There's another free kick as well. Just get one goal. All we need is one goal.
Yeah, just
a 3-0. A 3-0 wins all I want.
Andrew said I'm the Forest secretary.
I don't get though. How is it? You're on the 57th minute. Why is mine so far back?
What? Mine's
no
on
joke.
57. Why is that far ahead? Because my TV ain't even that far ahead.
I've literally just checked the time, right, and it's put me on. I don't know why. It's got me on the 50th minute.
My TV's on the 51st minute.
But
there you go.
The mod thing, yeah. The mod thing you had was glitching. 57. I was like, how can it be so far ahead? And I'm fast forwarding it right now.
There you go. It was glitching.
Thank you. I was like, what the hell?
Andrew, how did you know? How did you know I was doing that?
You're not a Tory, are you?
Right, I'm not getting politics into my channel.
I just hope you're not, because I hate all Tories.
As I've said, I'm not getting politics into my channel. It's a football channel.
Good.
Football
Exactly
and
how it
politics.
should be.
Football and politics don't go together.
That is very true. That is very true. That's very true. Yo, I'll exit that. I'll go back in. Funny thing is, if I put this on that site I use, I can do it from TV on the Internet Explorer. I do that, or I go on He's Goal. I'll probably be up to date.
Probably.
But I've got 4K HD BBC iPlayer, so I'd rather be lazy and stay behind and just enjoy it in 4K.
Typical.
Yeah, it's the work of greatness. Dabritz, you're going to score. I'm confident.
They're going to score whilst Spain has possession.
When we get the ball back. So you're at 54.05. I'm at 52.47.
Despicable.
Yeah, you know, I'm actually going to try it. Home button. Where is it? Rakuten TV. Nope. There it is. Internet. Oh yeah, fuck it, that hurt.
It's a corner for Spain.
Okay.
It's going to be a goal kick.
Yeah, yabba dabba doo.
Oh, actually, it's going to be a corner. Never mind.
Ugh. There it is. Free streams, live one. The only problem with TV is when you have to hit the arrow button.
It's in two poor corners. And it's going to be another corner for Spain.
I'm generally using the link that I sent you earlier on my TV. Because I'm just lucky that's what I can do with this telly, is it's got those options.
Oh, that was great defending. What are they doing? Go on.
Are they just trying to pass the ball around and think they're useful? Because it's not going to work.
Foul for Germany in the box. So, going to go for a goal kick.
Confirm you're not a robot. Well, yeah, I can talk freely. Without mechanical
I was questioning
engineering.
that myself.
Wow. Wow. Contain your pain. Be in sports, nope, because Andy Gray will be on it, and I don't like his ugly face. Put it on BBC Two, thank you.
Not so very nice. Oh.
I don't like him. Has Spain finally scored?
Is that going to be a possible red card for Spain? No, it's not. I was thinking, could it have been? Because it could have been classed as a denial of a goal scoring opportunity, but they let it go.
Please load, please load, please load, please load. There we go. Now I'm up to date. Never mind, I'm not.
No.
I'm probably the same as BBC iPlayer. I'm on 54. I'm at 55 minutes.
And your camera's like a nightclub.
I know. I need to get back onto the monitor. Once I get back, I'll put it on the monitor full time so I can talk properly, talk freely. Without having
I thought
to worry
you was
about
doing that
looking
right
up.
now.
No.
The thing is, what I've noticed about Spain, their goalkeeper, she doesn't really seem confident in doing long crosses. She seems to do short passes from the goal. A bit like De Gea. it makes me question the distribution.
He was actually really good with his distribution today, though.
He was. I couldn't knock him, and Tom Heaton made a great save.
Oh, yeah, 100%. He made a brilliant save. In fact, I know what I can do. Come off my Internet Explorer.
Good defending there by Germany, so it's going to go for a goal kick.
Because there'll be an up-to-date link on Twitter.
Up-to-date link on Twitter. Spain's picked it up, though, from the goal kick.
All right, okay. This has just been trash, so I'm just going to watch it on BBC iPlayer from the time behind. I thought the link would have had me up to have decent time, but it's not, so it's complete utter trash.
Throw in for Spain.
Even if it stays this, I'd still take a 2-0 lead. I'm okay with that.
2-0 lead's better than a draw or a loss. No matter what the scoreline is, a win's a win. If it's a scrappy win or a convincing win, it's still a win and it's still 3 points.
Yeah, you're right.
You're not going to be looked at in like 10 years' time. Go, oh, that was a scrappy win. It'd be just cost us 3 points.
I genuinely do hate my Wi-Fi, so I do apologise if I do cut out like constantly. I shouldn't be having these issues, but
you don't have to apologise.
I still will.
It's out of your control.
Yeah, I still will because it's respectful.
Well,
I'm not too far though. I'm not too far behind though. Like I'm on 58-32, so I'm actually not far behind.
But you do know, though, no matter what your technical difficulties, I'd have you on. It's going to be a free kick for Germany. It was a bad tackle. It was great goalkeeping from Germany.
But I did tell you, in terms of goalkeepers, From is my favorite goalkeeper of the tournament. That's not pure bias. I mean, she's not just a brilliant goalkeeper. She's a brilliant distributor of the ball.
It's getting heated a bit.
Is also a brilliant goalkeeper.
Popping apple.
Yeah. Paredes versus Pop is another example. I mean, like grabbing her shirt like that, like is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing her grab the shirt the way she did. I think that's just pathetic, really. But it's gonna get intense.
Isn't it funny? I had her as my guaranteed goal scorer and she scored in both games.
Who, Pop?
Yep.
It's because I generally told you she's one of the, in terms of number 9, she's just pure brilliant.
Yeah,
From as well, like.
You didn't tell me that before my group predictions.
No, but once I saw your predictions, when I heard you say, when I heard your predictions, I was like, well, she's one that will score.
Yeah, and I said it.
Yeah. Taking Rauschhoff for Klenhern is a very, very careful move.
Because I was debating out of Pop or Alexia.
Yeah. And naturally, you would go for the one that makes more sense. You would have went for Alexia, but then she got injured.
But I didn't change it then. I just said, nah, I'll go different. I'll go with Pop.
Yeah. She's actually came off as well for Vatsmuth. But this is a very good move.
Free kick to Spain.
This is a different type of striker that we brought on, though. Substitution-wise, a very different striker.
Different how?
In terms of Pop. Pop's more direct from a pressing perspective, right? Whereas Vatsmuth isn't. She's more long ball over the top and then taking it on that sense.
Elgon's right in terms of the goalkeeping. I think the goalkeeping's been great for both Finland and Denmark.
Oh, I've really liked watching Christensen. I really like Christensen.
I actually think the worst goalkeeper in Group B is actually Spain's.
Yeah. I want to see Brand come on. Cause some havoc.
Do you know Christensen? She actually plays in the Norwegian league.
Good. Generally good. Bit more exposure to your league.
Rosenborg, I think it is. If I'm pronouncing it right.
Yeah, you pronounced that good.
That was great by Honor keeping possession. But lost.
Hegeren's so calm in defence.
He's been outstanding.
Yeah.
Germany really haven't been too much threatened. Even though they've had more chances, Spain, they haven't been truly threatened.
Yeah. All over, like Spain's control of the ball has been excellent.
I must agree.
But they're woeful. They're such a bad. I was expecting a lot more from them, even though I had us to completely rout them. I was expecting at least something. They haven't done anything for me in the second half in terms of challenging.
Let's just go off the subject. How nice was that sunset? I mean the sunset on the telly.
Well, I prefer the one here right now because you've got a mixture of green, blue, and red combining together.
Green?
On
Where
the
you got
sky.
green from?
We've got a little bit of green bouncing off because like the grass, so it's
not even sunset here yet.
Yeah, well, we're ahead of you on hell. Yeah, we've got multiple color sky, so it's actually too funny. For me, the best sunsets I like to see though are purple Scottish sunsets. It's purple with striking orange.
I haven't seen it.
I think I've got a picture of one. I'll send you. You'll really like it. It's really cool. Be honest, right? I think they could, but I hope they don't, but they could. Do you think Spain are going to score?
No.
There, see that on my screen right now. See that sunset that they showed. I know you're a little bit ahead of me. See that sunset? We get that, but see the orange right in the middle. It's far more. It's far more brighter.
Yes, that is another thing about Christensen. She is only 22.
Really?
Yeah.
Christ, like no disrespect, but she looks older.
Yes, she was. Yes, she's a couple months older. Well, how many months older is she than me?
Because when you look at her, she looks 27, 28.
She's 10 months older than me.
Decent. I wonder if there's going to be any more chat. Also, I'm not going to switch on, but I wonder if they are chanting Vilda out.
Probably.
I'm not a Spain fan, so I'm chanting Vilda in. You can't match our coach. That's all I'm going to say. You got nothing on ours. In the first half, we only had like 20 passes. We're up to 115. Spain have had like 410.
That went wide there for Spain. It's gonna be a goal kick.
Yeah, I'm happy with this performance. Like, I knew we weren't gonna have much of the ball.
They make it 2 substitutes, so
yeah. Wait, who is Spain?
There will be in a minute anyway.
I'm genuinely hoping that Brandt does come on. is a brilliant winger. One of the youngest players in the team as well. So she has got paid. She's 19 years old.
Oh, that's great.
And she's got a lot of pace to burn. She's an inverted winger though. She's right-footed and she plays on the left.
Mhm.
But she's bloody deadly.
So are you going to be watching Germany-Finland that's on the 16th, I'm presuming?
Yes, I'll be watching.
It'll be a good game. It'll probably be another dominant game for you.
I think we'll win 3-1.
So you think you'll concede?
I think it'll just because it's Finland. Like nobody expected Finland to score against Spain, and they did. I think they might score against us. But yeah,
Possibly.
I think we'll score goals, and we'll probably like right at the end or something. Or be off like it'll catch us off on a press or something like just by shock factor, and we'll score. It'll be the same thing. It'll be the same thing, but we'll comfortably win. We're gonna take 9 points from 9.
So optimistic you are.
I'm extremely confident.
You sound it.
Mm-hmm. I had people all day telling me that Spain were going to batter Germany. They were going to comfortably, and I was like,
"Who said that? Come on, who actually said that?"
A few people I know. That's all I'm saying, right? They're saying that it was going to be like 4-0s and like 3-0s and 3-1s, and I literally went to the. They'll probably batter Germany with possession, but scoreline will be completely different. We will rip them a new one.
I literally said to you though, like when Germany played their first game, Germany was going to win this.
Yeah, you did.
But I did predict it was going to be a tight game. I never over predicted anyone.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was going to be.
No, you're right. You're right. Carry on. Sorry. Carry on. This is my Wi-Fi jumped a little bit there.
I think that if they was to have Jenny and Alexa, I think it would have been a different game.
Yeah, I'll admit. I think if those two had played, I think we would have been behind by a couple of goals. I think we may have been.
That was a good save of Germany's goalkeeper just then. The two players who actually came on for Spain, by the way, both played for Real Madrid.
Nice. I'll be watching them more next year. I really want to watch them next year.
Real Madrid?
Yeah.
Oh, have I got
everyone's all hot for Barcelona, and rightfully so. When they went 30 wins, like rightfully so. But like that's the thing. Like they're the outstanding favourite. Real Madrid aren't. So.
But I did tell you about. I did actually say good things about Real Madrid.
Yes, you did. You did. And I like that they're only a year ahead of us.
Yeah. They're miles ahead of us.
I know.
They've actually signed a new player, by the way. They actually signed Caroline Ware from Manchester City.
Did they?
Yeah. She got confirmed the other day.
That's a good move. I know one of the players have actually just came on, though, that Afina, like highly rated in the game.
Helgon thinks Germany will rest the players.
We'll make some changes, but not a lot. I think you'll see maybe 2 or 3. And I've just seen that save, like the diving save.
It was brilliant.
That is from magic. Oh, and look who's just came on.
Your friend?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Dabritz has come off. I'm okay with that, but we've taken off a box-to-box play and we've brought in a number 10. We're going 4-2-3-1.
What a formation.
We're going to change it up. We're going to change it up, and then Dalman's going to score.
What a magnificent formation.
Your agenda against the 4-2-3-1 is absolutely brilliant. There's agendas against football players. There's agendas against football clubs. Maisy's got agendas against formations.
I only like 2 formations.
Yeah, 4-3-3 and the 3-4-3.
Yep.
What about 4-4-2? What about some old school?
Kai said, good win for the mighty Hammers tonight. Great start to pre-season. Who did you play against, Kai? What was the score?
Yeah, I want to know what the score was and who you played against.
I want to know the score as well.
Yeah, of course. That's what I said. I want to know. Dalman is probably in this team because Schuler's ruled out. Dalman's probably my third favourite player in this team.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually doing a watch-along tomorrow, Netherlands versus Portugal. I might wear my La Portugal top. Vamos, Portugal.
Yeah, I've got the score. I've got the scoreline in my head.
I should have got Polino on the back of it. I just knew what your face was going to be.
At least Spain have had another attempt on target. I mean, we still had 2 attempts on target by the time they had their second. That says it all for me.
Great defending again off Germany.
Yeah.
Who do you actually think Spain's best player is? And obviously, there hasn't been many.
Spain's best player tonight?
Yeah.
Ona Bastille or Bonamati.
Of course it's Honor.
But it's just those two. The rest of them suck.
She has actually silenced the right-hand side.
To be fair, though, I did say at the start of the game, though, that they've put it up against Roush, and they took Roush off earlier on, but they both cancelled each other out really well. Like, Roush had some very good moments. Obviously, she had the assist, so she's already clear. But, like, they went back and forth with each other really well. Klinhern has not been able to do anything against Ona. I would have kept Ona on.
Boren would 1-1, then we beat Ipswich 2-1.
To be fair, you done better against Boreham Wood than Newcastle did.
Benny and Zuma scored. Did your new player score? I mean, play Kai, the one from Morocco, the centre back.
Is that number 10?
No, he's a centre back.
Oh, he's a centre back. All right. Who's the attacking midfielder they're trying to get?
Don't know. Kai will tell you.
They do need some players, like in some positions. They do need an attacking midfielder.
They're looking at also getting Brozier.
That'd be a good move for them.
Yes, but because obviously I've got West Ham links. I know where to get my transfer news from for West Ham, and apparently Brozier's linked as a competition for Antonio.
I think he's good enough to start ahead of Antonio.
It depends. I think
Antonio's
he'll definitely be starting for the Europa Conference games, though, without a doubt.
Yeah, and probably the Carabao Cup games as well. And Antonio can start the FA Cup and the league games.
That's a shame. Why did he not play? Was he on the bench, or did he just not go to pre-season? I've heard good things about this guy.
Do you know what club did he used to play for? No, I've never heard of him. It generally doesn't ring a bell to me at all. Aguero.
Why is Lucas saying Aguero?
Because he must have thought that was a typo and he's responded to it as Aguero, but it's not. It's Aguero. That's a genuine name, Luca. Don't worry.
He actually came from Rennes.
Oh, he came from a league that I despise. Okay. He came from a farmers league.
Yeah.
At least he's escaped crap.
I'm just gonna answer that short for you right there. No.
No, we'll draw.
No, we'll win.
Yeah, we'll beat them at Old Trafford. I think we'll draw in London though. You've never heard of him. He was saying this about. He done this with Benaker last night. Like he said, Benaker's rubbish, but like then I corrected him saying like Benaker just went and won the league title as a 23-year-old. He's a quality defence midfielder, and he's better than the defence midfielder Arsenal have got. He's never heard of Aguero, and he's calling him rubbish. I love this.
After calling him Aguero.
This is so funny.
Oh, Kaya said, Luca, you signed Ben White for 50 million. Humble yourself. He's got a point.
To be fair, West Ham signed Kurt Zuma, and the most significant contribution he's done is kick a cat, and that's a damn shame.
What's happened?
Something
I will
happened.
be doing. No, it's fine now. I was going to do the Northern Ireland watch-along, but I'm going to a 40th birthday party. So when I do another watch-along, it'll be on football versus cancer. The next England watch-along.
Very nice, very nice. At least I'm just glad that Sheila's shirt the whole game's been there in present. Like it's been there like where she would have. I've always liked that appreciation. But defending tonight by the Germans has been second to none. It's a bit harsh on shite.
Seriously, Kai? I've seen it all. He's calling Dawson Daddy Dawes.
What, bang average defender? Wow.
I've seen it all. Kai.
Wow.
Kai.
The funny thing is now that because Calvin Phillips has went to Man City, he's going to become clear of Declan Rice very soon.
He's already clear of Declan Rice.
In a single pivot.
He's clear of him in both.
Oh, that was a bad challenge.
Once Muller actually scores against Calvin Phillips, come back to me.
Once Calvin Phillips evades injury against Thomas Muller, come back to me, because he couldn't even last 25 flaming minutes against them.
No, but he lasted the full 90 in the Euros. Look what happened there.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to say is it wasn't Miller's fault.
Oh! It's 3-0 for Germany.
I did say we would put another one past them, they would kill
offside.
it. Oh, go hell. I hate the referees.
Offside.
I bet you, yeah, we'll see it. Like if it's a genuine offside, then fine. If it's not, I'll be fuming.
You'll see it for yourself.
Screw the officials.
You never even thought WSL refs were that bad. You only heard it off me, Andy and Chloe, and now you get to witness it for yourself.
If the officials, well, this official's French, so at least I don't have to carry my English official agenda on them. But every English referee is bad. There's not a single good English official.
What's with the hate on Calvin Phillips in the chat, guys?
Quality. Tell you one thing though, at least Leeds are screwed. They've lost their two best players now.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm actually doing a table prediction in a few weeks before the season starts, and I think I know where I'm putting Leeds.
Yeah, 19th or 20th.
I wasn't going to put them in 20th.
Well, they deserve to get relegated anyway. I was going to say, yeah, in terms of offside, I do agree that is offside. I'll let the officials have their day. Like, they've got it right for a change. Although it'd be good if the thing actually updated to something else, unless nothing else has happened since.
Better Liverpool captain than Steven Gerrard.
Yeah, your captain played really well today.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I had a very superb game in defence today. Virgil van Dijk, he couldn't keep up with Ahmad and Palestri.
Do you know, like, these, like, silly troll accounts United, they're calling Virgil van Disney?
I just call him Virgil Van Drunk for some of the stuff he does in defence. It's well weird.
Oh, I don't. I think he's good, but I think he shouldn't be compared to the greats.
Yeah. I had people still tell me last season he was the best centre-back in England. He was, and it was Antonio Rudiger.
Rudiger was definitely the best centre-back.
Yeah. And Chelsea lost him for nothing. Bittersweet.
And even Thiago Silva, he's like literally up there with the best in the league.
I love him.
At his
He's
age.
such a player. I'm generally surprised that Man United never tried to sign him before he went to Chelsea. And we should have tried to go for Rudiger any way we could, because he would have immediately improved our defence, but we didn't. He's went to the best choice at least. He's went to Real Madrid, and he's going to tear up La Liga. He's not going to crumble, but he's going to break Aubameyang in El Clasico if Aubameyang's still there next year.
You know what, though? This is going to be controversial, but I actually don't even think Van Dijk was the best centre-back at Liverpool last season. I think it was Matip.
I thought Konate was excellent.
I genuinely think that he's so underrated and he's so calm on the ball. I actually quite like him for a Liverpool centre-back.
Yeah, he has a good player, Matip. He has a very good player. I still think we should have been all over Ziyech as well from an attacking sense. If Chelsea don't want him, we should have been all over him. It's a move that does make sense.
AC Milan's got him though.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. You know, I'm okay with that.
Not long to go. There's only like 5 minutes, 30 seconds.
Who's that number 7 for? Never mind, I'm about to find out. Number 7 for Spain. Oh, it's Irene. Come on, Irene.
Irene Paredes.
Guerrero. Irene Guerrero.
Barcelona player.
So she must be good then.
Well, basically 90% of the Spain squad is Barcelona.
Well, to be fair, they are the best team in the country. They're light years ahead.
No, Leon is technically.
I said best in the country.
Oh,
but they are the best team in Spain, yeah, but the best team on the continent, yeah, it's definitely Leon. Who's that Russian team that's crazy though? That scored like 200 odd goals.
What for?
Is that Spartak? Yeah. Is that Spartak Moscow?
I actually don't know many Russian teams, to be fair.
Because I know there was a Russian team last year that I think it scored like 240 goals. I was like, that can't be serious. But yeah, I was like,
a first yellow card dished.
To who?
So yes, 2. Will Liverpool struggle next season? No.
We'll struggle with Darwin.
They'll struggle with the league. Oh, she's suspended now.
Oh, it's my player. It's coming on. Brand.
They'll struggle to win the league. They'll struggle to win the Champions League.
Who got booked?
The one who is getting suspended.
I've not seen it yet, so I'm probably just about to. It's either Hegering or Oberforth. No, Oberforth came off, so it'll be.
No, it was. No, she did.
Was it Oberforth? Was she still on?
Yeah.
Never mind. I've just seen it. Yeah. She won't be in the next game, but I'm not bothered. We won't need her. Exactly. We've got plenty in the midfield or defence to cover anyway. Did the yellow rescind after the group stage?
Yeah.
Oh, good. What a challenge! I've just seen it. Oberforth does not care. She's no nonsense. That's what I like about her. I thought she came off earlier on, but that's the thing. It's because my internet kept cutting, especially in here. Nah, they'll finish third.
They'll finish fourth.
Tottenham are better.
I
Tottenham are better
genuinely
than Chelsea.
think, though, they will win the Carabao Cup.
Oh, they're good enough to win a cup. Yeah, I think they will. If they don't win one, Conte will walk. But at least
but the thing is, Conte's got no excuse. He's been backed. And I've actually never seen Tottenham back a manager like this.
Yeah, you're spot on.
So he's genuinely got no excuses for Tottenham to win a trophy. Mourinho didn't get backed like Conte did, and neither did Poch. Poch went transfer windows without a signing.
Mm-hmm.
And he still managed to get that squad into the Champions League final, which what you could say is a great achievement considering.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I do respect that, even though I don't think of him that much as a manager. I do respect what he did there. He does build teams really well. He doesn't do anything with these teams. And that's the problem. Like, they should have won that year where they had the best defence in the league. They should have won the league. Yeah, you're spot on.
Did they
Completely
finish
fully
second
rested.
that year? They finished second that year, didn't they? He's crashed. 1 more minute to go until kick off. Till final time. Gonna be a throw in for Germany. Yeah. Hi again. Good defending there. It's gonna be a free kick for Spain. They're so slow in terms of going forward, Spain.
Oh, so slow. So slow.
Yeah. And that's cost them as well, that they're just taking too long on the ball.
Yeah. I've liked oh, that's fine. The accommodation plays tonight, I've been there, they've just not had the killer instinct, whereas Germany have had it like left, right, and centre.
I agree. I completely agree with you.
I'm just glad that Brandt came on. I hope that she starts in the final group game because she's a quality player.
She's played great tonight.
Yeah, she came on late, but even though she came on late, she's just got all the pace and the energy to burn. And when she presses you, she's the one you don't want to go up against. Like Hoof and Cool are great pressers, but Branda's worse to go up against because she's got youth on her side as well.
Such a brilliant pressing team, though, Germany tonight.
Best pressing team in the world.
Spain couldn't handle it.
No.
I don't think they'll be able to handle England either.
With Spain? No.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Save off the goalkeeper. Ravi, the build-up play from Spain is too slow. I agree. Helga Wheels, that'd be great. I'd love to see that.
I'll try find my Germany 2010 one.
One more minute left.
That's fine.
Not long left.
Yeah. Still, 2 games, 2 clean sheets.
Yep. And
Perfect.
you've got promotion now as well. And it's full time. 2-0. Germany. Not the score you predicted.
Nope. But still
But
the result.
You still got a result. How do you feel about the result?
Very happy. That's generally what I wanted. I wanted us to go out, get it over with, get it done, and ensure we were going through. I was confident going into this game. I was supremely confident. You know it was. I didn't see anything like when I saw the quality Spain had lost. I just knew that we were going to get something in the end. And even if Spain had their full strength, I would have thought we would have had something to give them a go. I think we would have given them a go if they went full strength. But I don't know if we'd won, maybe they'd drawn. But the way we played in the first game, I just knew we were going to go rock the Spanish. They couldn't cope. And like I said, in the first game, it was all about possession, passing the ball around and killing them off with the press when needed to. Tonight, it was direct passing, forward runs when we had the ball, soak up pressure, counter press.
I think Spain couldn't handle that pressure and the pressing play. I think they were so slow in the build-up. They was so sloppy at time to time in terms of the passing. You could really tell that key players are missing from that team.
Yeah, the fluidity in the midfield was gone.
They play like 11 individuals.
Yeah, you're spot on.
And because Spain is usually so good in the midfield, because the midfield is broke, you could see a lot more silly mistakes of Leon. I think Spain's goalkeeper has not been good whatsoever. Of Panos.
Yeah, I don't think she trusts her defence. I know like in terms of like opportunities, she's made some decent saves, but the goal she conceded, like the header from the set piece, like I expected us to score from a set piece, like it's our strength, but she was nowhere near the back post, and defence was just so clamped together. Like it was inevitable that Pop was going to score from that, but even from direct play, there was nothing. There was nothing from them. They were so toothless. Tonight.
Do you want to have a look at the ratings before we wrap up?
100%.
So here's the ratings for both teams. And it looks like Pop's got. It looks like there's been a couple. There's an 8 in there, 6.4. I'm a bit surprised that 6.8 is another one. I think the thing is with Maisy Reece, yesterday she got a 6.8 and she had a clean sheet.
I'm genuinely sorry about that. Like the clean sheet, they made some fantastic saves, brilliant distribution, clearing up our box. Even Maisy Reece the same way against Norway. That From was a 7.5 for me, in my opinion.
I agree.
She was brilliant. Margot, I get the 6.4, a bit harsh, but she was actually decent throughout the game. Dabrit should have had a little bit higher. Oberdorf probably got a little bit downgraded because of her booking, but she was close to an 8 for me. Hugh was one of the best players in the field. Bull, 100%, an 8. She was my man of the match, to be fair. Woman of the match, sorry. Just because it's typical for me to go man of the match because obviously it's football. But yeah, player of the match for me probably was Bull. And Rouch, 7.8 compared to Batil's 7.9. Nah, I'm sorry. Like that, they should have been equal for me. Like the cancelled out plus the assist. I'm sorry. Like you just.
She had really got higher than Honor just because she got the assist.
Should have done. But they were both really good, so it doesn't really matter to me. But I think the one that there is really harsh is From. From and Mago very harsh on those two, but like especially the goalkeeper. Like I can understand Panos getting a 4.8 because she's terrible, but sorry,
But
a 4.3.
Looking at Spain though, Leon got a 7.8.
Yeah, how did she
and
get
I think she was
7.8?
poor.
She was awful.
And I think it was a bit harsh of Lucia Garcia only getting a 5.9 because
Yeah,
she was on her own up there, and for a false 9 on her own up there, it's difficult. I think she needed another striker to support her.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think the formation suited her.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm just going to move this over a wee bit because we're not done yet. So I'm just going to move over so I can get a better scope. 1 second. Dun, dun, dun. This is what we're on. This is what we're here for. 1 second. Call me a piece of crap. There we go. This is where it's going to get so much better. 1 second.
Okay.
Front camera. Boom. Out. There we go.
Oh my god, I almost didn't recognise you.
What, because I look human?
Because it looks so bright.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So unlike you.
Yeah, there we go. That audio should be coming out the monitor. Just make sure. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. That sounds better. And looks better. It won't flash now because it's come from the right camera now.
Mhm.
You still hear me okay though?
I can hear you fine.
Good. But yeah, I can see the ratings better now off the monitor. Yeah, I still disagree with so many of these. Like Leon should have got a 5.
I agree. I think she should have been rated lower than the goalkeeper.
She was her and Panos were the worst players in the field.
By a mile.
Yeah, Ravi, I do agree. I think that should have been a red. The pull on pop, because it happened in previous games. It was given as a red. So why was that not given as a red? It should have been.
Is the substitute? Oh, the substitute ratings haven't even been done yet.
All I'm gonna say is if I don't think there was a lot to give in terms of the substitutions. They didn't really have to.
There you go. There's your player of the match right here. Been rated.
Proper respect. And see, what did I tell you about From? 7.5. Dabritz went up. Mago went down. That's embarrassing.
Honours has gone down.
Rauch has went to the same. They're both the same. And Oberdorf has went up to 7.3. Gwyn got an 8. Yeah, shoot for a false inverted fullback. Brilliant 8.0 as well. She was the best fullback on the field for me, Gwyn. Even though Rauch got the assist, I thought Gwyn on the right hand side
was brilliant, completely dominant.
And Hegering was by far the best centre back. At least she got the right rating. Hendrick is a 7.2 though, as I think it's a bit cheap. She does some very good clearances.
I think she was quite underrated though, because of the person who's got next to her.
Yeah, Hegering. Hegering's a colossal unit though.
I agree. Agree.
But Bill was my player of the match, rightfully so.
There's your ratings as well for Germany's substitutes. They're all been rated 5s and 6s, apart from Sophia, who got 7.
Yeah, she was very decent though on the right back slot. I mean, she came on, and I'm okay with that. Jill Brand, yeah, no rating. There's no point. She only played for 6 minutes.
That'd be tight too.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say second game in a row, Voss Tecklenburg has got it spot on. 2 games in a row. If she gets it spot on, like, your tactics has been clear.
Yeah. She's been doing very, very well so far, so it'd be interesting to see how far she'll take this German team.
Yeah. I don't think we'll win the Euros, but I think we will win. I think we'll win the World Cup. I think we will win the World Cup, to be fair.
That's got to be next year.
Another year's worth of experience is it for me, and that's why I think we'll win it.
I think so. I think you just need that tiny bit more experience, and knowing that the players now will have tournament experience, it gives them a big boost.
I do think there is one person missing from this team, but that's pure bias. There's one player. Well, Schuler will obviously be in the squad, but I mean, like, in terms of, like, not in the team. Maroshan. Like, still for me the best number 10 in Europe, like, best attacking midfielder in Europe, like, by a mile. That's pure bias. That's pure bias. I absolutely adore her, but I think she's an absolute brilliant creative player. I think we will probably be. I think in terms of Europe's chance, I think we're the best team from Europe going to the World Cup. But I think the one team you really can't put past is the Americans. Like, they're a very good tournament team as well. And Alex Morgan will be gunning for another World Cup glory and more goals. And I wish she was European, so she wasn't in that American team. Like, she's too good. She's in my top 3, like, for women's football players.
She's great. She's a great player. She's really great. Let's wrap it up here now. Reece, thank you so much for coming on. It's been great having you on for the whole show.
Thank you so much. It was one of my favourites, honestly. I've really enjoyed this. And finally, I'm on a watch-along where a team I actually support won. So United better do something right next year.
Well, I must have passed you on to the right watch-along then.
Yeah. I knew we were going to win.
Yeah, you did have confidence. You did. But I'm happy for you that you've won. I'm coming in as a neutral. I think Germany played brilliant.
I do appreciate having me on. Thank you very much. Even though I've had at times where my internet did cut out, which really is a pain in the bloody neck. My internet's that bad that even Norway would have shipped more goals. But all in all, I really did enjoy it. Thank you for having me. And as always, your content's doing really well. Just keep going as you do. And all in all, it's confidence. Confidence is brewing for you. So keep at it.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to have you on. Would you like to shout your socials out?
Yes, you can find me at Devil's Rising with a light bulb.
Actually, it's a black and white light bulb, by the way, just to let you know.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Devil's Rising on Twitter and YouTube, where you can find me for gaming content, not football-related content. That's for other channels. I go and do it there. And you can find me on the Weekly Armchair Sports Talk as well. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I've put your link for your YouTube channel in the description below. So if you haven't already, go and give Reece a subscribe. He is on the road for 300 subscribers. And he's doing a great job with his Shakhtar career mode. It's an interesting one. Them in League 2.
Yeah, of all teams, yeah. It's a team I've never actually used before. Like, I've watched them play before, but I've never actually used them on FIFA, so I thought, what would be something different? So I took Shakhtar into League 2. You would expect them to rammer the league anyway because they're that good, but I want to make something out of it and have a little bit of humour. And then next year, obviously, I'll be doing some, for next games that are coming out, obviously for next year, mostly. I'm bringing more stuff. I'm coming back to Twitch very soon, so I don't really want to promote my Twitch right now until I know when I'm definitely coming back.
Well, yeah. Once it's on, we'll get that promoted as well. But
yeah, I'm only one below 100 followers on it as well, which is crazy. None of my followers have went down. I've not streamed on Twitch in 3 months.
You've done great. You've done great, honestly, on there too. And you're welcome, Elgon Wheels. You was great coming on also.
My views for the whole my views for all of July so far is already on 30,000.
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it caught me shocked, put it that way, when I checked.
Keep up the great work.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yep, go and subscribe to Reece's channel. I'll be next live tomorrow for another watch along. Netherlands versus Portugal.
I'm live as well tomorrow for my 5th episode, so don't know the time. Probably 3 o'clock, maybe, we'll see. But yeah, I'm definitely back tomorrow. So
fantastic. So yep, go and check us both out, and we'll see you tomorrow, 7:45. It's a goodbye for now.